Our executive director is going to be taking over for that particular portion. Ready?
Fired up?
Ready to go!
I hear you. Fired up?
Ready to go!
Fired up?
Ready to go!
Fired up?
Ready to go!
We are the National Action Network, and our job is to take action against injustice. I'm going to be very short because we want to talk about Inkster's Neighborhood Stabilization Program. Our mayor is here to take questions for that. We want him up in 2 minutes. So here we go. I got to preach the gospel in 2 minutes. One issue that Nan had been called upon to take action was the treatment of Mr. Myers by the Royal Oak Police Department. Did everyone see that video, or do you at least know what happened?
Yes, we did.
Royal Oak police were called by a white woman that said a black man looked at her suspiciously.
Right.
Who does that sound like? Say it again. Say that name loud. Who does that sound like? Okay, is this 1949 or 2019? I can't tell the difference. Councilwoman Tasha Green gave us a call. She's mobilizing our organization as well as others. It's on hold until we hear back from Mr. Myers' attorney. We don't want to overstep his attorney. What has happened, the family is happy with the actions that the chief of police has taken so far. We've been advised that the officer that came on the scene that detained Mr. Myers and asked him for his ID has resigned. We hope he was forced to, but he has resigned. So we should be happy, folks, because the guy that was killed in New York, they're just not firing him 5 years later. So he has resigned. The supervisor who was called on the scene, who was dismissive and rude, is being punished. They will not disclose how because of his privacy rights, and the other officers that came are on review. So we may be called upon to go to their city council meeting and express our displeasure. We have to show up, folks. Pony up. If you don't have this t-shirt, put on a black t-shirt. We show solidarity, we show unity, and we let them know we're not going to have it. So be prepared to get a text message from me saying we ride out. Now, are you going to go if we ride out? We'll pack out their city council meeting, confront their chief of police, confront their mayor, and let them know this is 2019, not 1949. The other issue that we're going to talk about today, we get all kinds of complaints, is the ACLU called a meeting with us saying that Garden City Police had come under their radar. They did a 1-month study of Ford Road and determined that Garden City Police stops more black people than any other nationality. So they were trying to gather enough steam to start a lawsuit. Now, when they came to us, we said, why are you not suing Westland? That's who we get our complaints from. We really had not gotten any complaints on Garden City Police, even though some of you have seen the sign that Garden City had up years ago. There's never been Negroes here, and there never will be. They took. Oh, okay. If you haven't seen that, I'll show it to you. It's all over Facebook. But the ACLU brought that to my attention. It wasn't from Facebook. They told me, did you know Garden City had that sign up for years at the border of Inkster? So now we have gotten an egregious complaint against Garden City Police by one of our own members, who was stopped on a routine traffic stop. Her purse was in her trunk because she had been working with children in the park earlier. So her ID was in her trunk. This officer, the officer stopped her, would not tell her why he was stopping her. She rolled her window down slightly and gave him her registration and insurance information. He demanded that she roll her window down more. She said no. He insisted. He to search her car. She said, no, you cannot search my car. So then he proceeded to have her arrested, would not let her get her ID out of her trunk. And to make a long story short, because of the interest in time and what we are here for, they arrested her, caused her to have to go to the hospital. Garden City officers were in her hospital room waiting for the doctors to release her so they could take her to jail. The doctors said, why is she handcuffed? Traffic stop. The doctor had to tell the police, we will not release her to you. She told the doctors and nursing staff, I don't feel safe for my life if you let me go with them. The doctors had to save her from the Garden City police, y'all. They got to court for the first preliminary hearing and had all kind of trumped up charges. Assaulting a police officer, one of them. Now they got her in handcuffs. And they won't let her get her ID. Unable to identify herself was one of them. Would not remove her sunglasses was one, but she's in handcuffs when they asked her to remove her sunglasses. And so this officer charged her. The main charge was assaulting a police officer. And I just want you to understand that when we have a bad experience with the police, if we exercise our constitutional right not to let them search our property, it's an insult to them, but they call it an assault. And that's the second time we've had a complaint where a citizen has not allowed the police to search them without a warrant, and the police said that they were either obstructing justice or had assaulted them. So, here we are again. This is our very own Inkster. This is one of our members. I don't know if she's even in the room. She's here. Oh, there she is. Okay, Tangi, you want to raise your hand? We are going to have to go to court with her.
Yeah. Yes.
We are going to have to show up in court with her. We're going to have to help her file the complaint, and the ACLU will be taking her statement. So I'm going to leave it with this. You'll be called upon. Tangi, do you have a court date? Yes. What's the court date? Okay, so you'll hear from me on the court date that we're going to go. What? No, okay, you'll hear from me on the court date. We have to go with her. Let me see right now. If you're able to, who's going?
Oh, I can go.
If you're able to, who's going? Okay. All right. And then we'll call on our other members that's not here. And the ACLU will take complaints from anyone else. Is there anyone in the room today that has a complaint against Garden City Police? Yes? Oh, all right. So if you know of anyone that has a complaint against Garden City Police, please let me know. We'll put them in touch with the ACLU. So without further delay, we're here to talk about Inkster State neighborhood stabilization. We're going to ask our mayor to come forward. He's here to answer questions. There are a lot of rumors. Some are rumors and innuendos. Some are accusations that's just not true. But we're going to find out. The mayor's he's here. He's here. I was hoping the whole community would come out and really ask their questions of him. And I'm asking you, and I hope he's okay with this, don't hold back. Don't ask no penny ante questions. If you got that question in your head, ask it. All right? All right. Fired up?
Fired up!
Ready to go?
Ready to go!
Thank you, Mayor Nolan.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's a pleasure to be back in front of you. I was here, I think it was July. Yep. You know, we had a nice long session. I think we went way too late. We're not going to do that today. We got football games starting at 12. But I'm here because there were either some complaints, additional conversation need to be had with respect to the Inkster Neighborhood Stabilization Program, which I brought to the city, so I am responsible for. I think Sammy had some issues. Jihad has said something to Crystal. I want to make sure I give you all the information I have. Doesn't mean you're going to love everything I say, but I'm going to give you all the information because I want to make sure we're transparent as a community. In addition to that, you know, we all see a lot of stuff on social media, a lot of things going back and forth. I see Pastor Crawford here. I saw some comments from him yesterday. I want you guys to ask any question about anything because I'm the mayor and I'm accountable to you, period. So it does not matter what you ask me. I will answer to the best of my ability. About any